It's like, and they say America, or you can't say 7:30 in America. They come late. I go, well, then they missed the show. They go, well, no, they try and persuade me to go on at 8:30 in America.
No,
they say Chris Rock just comes on about 9:30. I go, I don't care what Chris Rock does. If I say the show starts at 8, I want them there at 8, and they're always there at 8. I put out tweets. You will not be allowed in, so you can educate an entire nation.
I have a surprising amount of that as well. People tweet you and go, got a ticket for your show. It's at 8 o'clock. When should I get there? Well, that's up to you, but before 8 o'clock, definitely. But I think people imagine it's like music, and there'll be sort of 4 or 5 acts on, and then
when it's rock and roll and they wander around.
And also, those guys deliberately come late, don't they? Like, you get people like rappers and stuff that they won't even show up for 3 hours, and like they deliberately wind the crowd up. Basically,
I'm like a rapper, but I'm punctual.
I
like to be, I make my entourage to be there early.
The punctual rapper, Ricky Gervais.
Exactly, yeah.
What was 24 hours like?
Well, I've done it quite a lot now.
How did you cope with that? Was it horrific?
No, I mean, it's quite...
Did the crowd change?
Well, in the early ones, so I've done it about 7 times now, although not for a while. I haven't done it. I'm planning to do one next year, sort of revive it, because next year will be the 10th anniversary of the last one in Edinburgh. The original idea was the crowd would change, people would come and go, and I would just be sort of rolling thing. But then people started to become sort of fans of it, and they deliberately set out to do the whole thing, and they would bring sleeping stuff, they'd bring food and things like that. So these days, it's mostly the same people stay in the room with you for the whole. I've done longer. I did 36 hours once. That was quite.
But
unpleasant.
why? What was your? Was it just like a little thing? Did you want to get in the Guinness Book of Records?
It wasn't even in the Guinness Book of Records because there's some prick in America that's done longer, but done longer not by the way I do it is like the audience is quite heavily involved. We improvise a lot of stuff. Whereas someone in America's done one where they just did the same set of routines over and over. I think in the States there was this kind of, for a while, there was a sort of.
We've talked about this. The Guinness World Records, you can get in it if you want to get in it. If you want to balance biscuits on your head and walk 100 miles.
Exactly. To get in
people go, well, if you do that, you're the only one who's done it, so you're the first and best.
Yeah, you've only got to buy 200 toilet rolls and put them in a tower, and you're in the Guinness Book of Records, basically.
Exactly.
That doesn't take 20. Well, actually, that might take me 24 hours. Yeah, it wasn't really a record. I think it was because I'd started going up to Edinburgh in my student days, really, and the sheer amount of comedy used to make me feel quite daunted. So when I was starting out, I thought, what can I do that's totally different? It was a sort of mad cry for attention, basically.
I see, right, okay. So it's a marketing thing, because it sort of worked, because you were sort of known for it. And
yeah, it was. I never intended it to be a like ongoing thing. I thought I'd just do this once as a stunt, and then, but I ended up being really fond of it as a form.